Here I have a problem from the UNC 2013 math contest, and it asks us to find x and y such that 1 over 1 plus 1 over x is equal to 2, and 1 over 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over y equals 2. That's quite a mouthful there. Let's go ahead and tackle x first, and then we'll get into the longer solution for y. So first of all, we want to set this entire fraction equal to 2, as is stated by the problem. And then we want to put this bottom half under the same denominator. So I'll go ahead and have 1 over x plus 1 over x equals 2. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this fraction over because it's 1 over this expression here. So we have x over x plus 1 equals 2. But now we can multiply both sides by x plus 1. And that'll give us x equals 2 times x plus 1. But now multiplying that out, we get 2x plus 2 equals x. But that pretty clearly means that when we move this x over and this minus 2 over, we get x is equal to negative 2. So now if we plug this back in just to check, we get 1 plus negative 1/2, that's 1 minus 1/2. That gives us 1/2 on the bottom, so that would be 1 over 1/2, which is equal to 2. So we're good to go there. Let's clean this up and solve for y. And now we're ready to solve for y. And there's actually a trick here that lets us solve this much quicker than just simplifying the denominator and numerator over and over again. And the trick is to replace this expression that I'm boxing in purple with negative 2, because we know that x has to be equal to negative 2 here, which means this whole purple box has to be equal to negative 2 as well. Because this equation and 1 over 1 plus 1 over the purple box is the exact same thing, which means that this purple box has to be equal to negative 2. So let's write that out. We have 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over y, and that's all equal to negative 2. But now let's solve for y in a similar way. So first let's subtract 1 from both sides. That gives us 1 over 1 plus 1 over y equals negative 3. And now let's put this denominator under a common denominator. So we have 1 over y plus 1 over y equals negative 3. And now let's flip this because this is 1 over a smaller fraction in the denominator. So this will be y over y plus 1 equals negative 3. But then from here, we can multiply up the y plus 1. So we get y equals negative 3y minus 3. So we have 4y equals negative 3. But then y is equal to negative 3 over 4. And that's enough for now.